back to another garden vlog. So in this one I am going to take you around the garden, do a little tour or update to show you how things are getting on in the garden. I've also not done this myself for a while. I've not been in the garden because it's been so rainy recently and the temperature has really dropped. I think I heard on the radio this morning that it's 8 degrees. I have been outside. Not long ago woke up, that's why I look like this. But yeah, I think it's quite cold. Autumn's definitely here, but we've got a really sunny day today, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to get in the garden because the sun is out and there might be a little bit of heat out there, which will be nice. So yeah, I will do a garden tour, show you how the plants are getting on. It'll be a first for me. I don't know what's going on out there. I also need to water everything that I'm growing in my mini greenhouse because we've had loads of rain recently and I tend to forget that I still need to go out and water things in my greenhouse. So I'm hoping things haven't dried out too much and I can water them and they'll be okay, but we will see. I've also bought some bulbs, more bulbs recently. So I've planted quite a few already and I've got a few more. I will show you in a minute. And also a herb plant that I want to get planted. Yeah, I may as well just get on with it and show you. I don't think there's much more to say or update you on. So yeah, I'll show you what I'm about to plant. So starting with the bulbs, these three are what I bought from a local nursery the other day. They shut in, actually they're shutting tomorrow. So they've got a sale on bulbs and I think they've actually got 50% off all plants at the moment. I really want to go today and see what else I can get, but yeah, these are three of the bulbs I got. These were 50% off, so they were £1 for, I think these ones have got 5 bulbs in them. These two have 5 bulbs in each. But I just thought they were really unique, unusual, so I bought some daffodils, which, as you probably know if you're watching this, is another name for narcissus. So I got the pink charm, the Tahiti, which is like a multi-petaled, double petal, possibly triple, double flowered, it even says it there, double flowered daffodil. And then these, which my partner really liked. He was like, we don't have many flowers that colour, so I got these. I don't know exactly what family they're from, but yeah, I think they'll look nice. So I'm going to get all 3 of these potted up. I'm running out of pots and I'm running out of soil. I hope I've got enough. And then I have some, I've always wanted some coleus. I saw a plant in Tesco last year and I nearly bought it. I don't know why I didn't. I think because I didn't know where I would put it and I already had loads of things to plant. So I didn't end up getting it. So I got some seeds that I found. I'm going to be planting those. And then also some cauliflower. We sometimes eat cauliflower rice or make cauliflower rice. So I thought I would get that and see if I could make that grow or if I could be successful with it. And then in here on Facebook Marketplace, I saw an advert. A lady was advertising for anyone to come and take loads of free plants from our garden. I got there and she was like digging up parts of her garden. I think she wanted to do something different with it. And so she was offering, we were walking around, she was like, do you want some of that? Do you want some of this? So I got quite a few plants and then she gave me these seeds. But I've completely forgotten what she said they were. So if anyone can tell me what they are, I don't know if you can tell by just looking at the seeds and the seed heads. That would be great because I don't have a clue. I am going to plant them. I don't know when they're flower or when they are supposed to be planted. But yeah, that's another thing I need to do today. Yeah, if anyone knows what they are, please let me know. I should have written it on that envelope, but I didn't. And then when I was in Aldi the other day, I bought some coriander because I don't have a coriander plant in the garden. I bought this about 4 or 5 days ago, still doing all right. But I'm going to pot it up and put it in the garden. And then over here, I have harvested some, oh, are they going mouldy? They don't look too good, some of them. Yeah, I think there's mould on some of them. But I harvested these from the pumpkin that we grew in the garden. With pumpkins that you grow in the garden, I didn't realise, like the big carving pumpkins, I didn't realise that they're not very good for eating. So what we did, we cut up all of the pumpkin, we cut it into cubes, we put it in storage boxes, and then I kept some aside to make some pumpkin muffins, which were great. It worked really well in them, they were really nice, although you couldn't taste any pumpkin. But I think what I did before that was I steamed and I made like a pumpkin puree, and I tasted it and I thought, this doesn't taste of anything at all. Googled it, realised that the large pumpkins don't have much flavour. You can use them in cooking, but you're not really going to get any taste from them. So I've saved some seeds from them. I don't know whether I'm going to plant them again because we're not very likely to do pumpkin carving, I don't think. We're more likely to eat pumpkins that we plant. So apparently the smaller varieties, the ones sort of, not munchkin pumpkins because they're tiny, but the ones that are slightly bigger, apparently they have a lot more flavour. So yeah, I thought that was really interesting. That's something new that I've learned. I've shown you everything I want to plant. I am going to get started and do the garden tour. Let's go and have a look and see how everything is doing. This is my herb planter. Things seem to be growing quite well. I did end up cutting quite a few things back. This one, which I did think was fennel, I don't think it is, because when I take some of the plant off and rub it, it does not smell of fennel. So what on earth is this? It's like a carbon copy. It's faking being fennel. It doesn't smell of fennel at all. I'm really confused. If anyone can tell me what else it is, or could be, please do. I'm not going to attempt to eat that because it doesn't even taste of fennel. Down here we have our, mint, possibly. Yeah, that's mint. This is basil, which isn't doing too good. I did cut it back, but it seems to be dying. Apple mint, which is what the lady who was giving away the plants gave me. I think it's apple mint. Yeah, it's really unusual. It's really nice. And we have some chives down here, which I need to tidy up. But I'm going to add the coriander to this, so slowly building up my collection. Then we have a pot of rosemary here. Right. So these are my banana plants. I've not wrapped them yet. The temperature is around 8 degrees, so it won't be long before I wrap them. Actually, I need to find out how to do it as well. Do I need to remove all of the leaves, some of the leaves, or leave them all on? I will probably Google it, but comments would be appreciated about what to do for that. This area is still very empty because I'm not sure what else to put in here yet. I've got a big fern that I planted. The begonias, which seem to have shrunk, unless it's that they're covered in leaves. I did plant some hostas here, but they seem to have died. There are some bluebell bulbs in here. This is empty. I need to get a bit more soil to fill that up. What I put in here is organic soil, compost, to grow food in. Bird path, lots of empty space. Don't know what this is, but I thought it looked quite nice, so I've left it in the ground. The birch tree is doing okay, I think. It's not dying, so that's a good thing. Oh my god, okay. I'm seeing this the first time as you are. My garlic. Why is my garlic growing already? I only planted them the other day. I'm thinking this is because the weather's been so mild. But are they meant to be this long? Wow, okay. Well, that's my garlic. They're growing really well. And here I planted lettuce, but I think some of these are weeds. I need to figure out what is and what isn't. Maybe all of them are weeds, I'm not sure. And then along here, my roses are doing so well. I'm surprised they're still flowering, but again, it is very mild, so yeah. And then we've got my magnolia tree, which is dying off a little bit. Bamboo's fallen over in the wind. Let's pick that up. Oh my goodness, it's quite heavy. These ones that I repotted seem to be dying. Whether they come back, I don't know. Got my salvia, which needs a cut. Needs a bit of a haircut. Strawberries, which I've tidied up recently. I think this is lamb's ear, which the lady gave me, who was advertising on Facebook Marketplace. These pansies? No, they're not pansies. Violas, which grow in my garden like wildfire. I leave some of them every now and again and then pot some of them up, but they just grow so easily in this garden. They love it here. Got my jasmine, which is growing slowly, getting a bit bigger. A hydrangea. And then we've got palm, which is doing quite well. Another hydrangea is doing quite well. This is flooded. I need to sort this out. I'll do that in a minute. My alliums are being drowned. I don't know if you can see, it's like a little pond in there. That's not good. We have my pond grass. Oh my gosh. My irises. These are irises and they're just like my garlic. They've grown so quickly. I don't know if this is normal. Does this mean that they will die in the over the winter? Will they die off and come back? Or will they be okay? If anyone can give me advice, please let me know. I'm a bit worried now that, because in my mind I wasn't expecting them to grow until spring. I guess this is like springtime weather though, it's very mild. And then here I've got some heather, this creeping plant, which the lady gave me as well. A carnation, more of the creeping plant, and another heather. More irises. I think things are doing alright. My snapdragon seems to have died off now, although there are buds on it still. And then all of these are alliums, I think. But yeah, what else is happening? Oh, my greenhouse. Let's check, see how it's doing. Yeah, everything's pretty dry in there. Oh my god, they're growing really well though. Look, how exciting. My lettuce is growing, my carrots are growing, and my spinach is growing. Oh my goodness, I need to start repotting them already. Wow, they're doing so well. And they also need water. This is a yellow plant, I can't remember what it is. That was a... Can't remember. Oh, I've just noticed this. I asked about in my last video. It was delivered to me. It's a goji berry plant. and I thought it had died, but obviously not, because there are lots of little buds on it. So that's good. That's still alive then. These are lots of palms. What else have we got? Foxgloves are growing really well. I moved this. I think it's a raspberry plant, but it's been eaten completely. I don't know what's eating it, but since I've moved it, it's getting destroyed. Oh, this is exciting. So, cornflowers, nothing coming up yet. My oriental poppies, look at all of them. And my standard poppies. They love it here. They're doing really well. And then this plant I got given a geranium, wild geranium. And in here, I don't know what that is. Oh, more poppies, but they do not look. Is that what poppies are meant to look like? Not sure. Agave, lavender, which I still haven't cut back. The other two I cut back, but not this one. Don't know why. I think because it was still thriving. This is really odd. Everything seems to have grown so much. This is huge. That wasn't that big before. I put these two mini agaves there, thinking they were going to do better. They're actually doing alright, I think. One of them started dying off, but I can see a new middle shoot, so it seems to be doing alright. I also planted these little bulbs, which the lady gave me. I can't remember what they are. These are... Oh, what are they called? Not nettles. They've got a spiky bulb at the top. But they're really good for show. And then at the back I've planted some bulbs. I think these are... I've cut them down now though. They are... lilies. Fire lilies apparently. That's what the lady gave me again. She also gave me these. I've separated the grass because it was getting too big. But now I think it looks really messy. The other agave is doing really well. And my, what is this called? Passion flower is doing quite well. And then the plant that we bought from the nursery, which I'm really excited about, is this one. So we bought an olive tree, which I'm really excited about. I think it looks really good in the corner of the garden. Let me show you from here. It's like a feature. So yeah, really happy with that. It needs a trim, but they say not to cut it until springtime. So we're gonna wait and trim it in the spring. Welcome to the garage. So the reason I'm in here is because my greenhouse is full. I can't really fit much more in there. I have a mini greenhouse, as you've seen, but I need some more space to put plants or pots and bulbs when they're planted, and for them to be protected they need to be under cover. So what I have done is I've set this up in the garage, so we've got a little window, a little bit of light coming in, and I've just set up this table so it can be a bit of a potting bench, and I can store some more pots on here because I really need the space. It's freezing cold in here. It actually feels colder in here than it does outside, but I think that's because the sun's out today. So yes, this is my new little potting slash bulb planting storage bench. I didn't realise, but I think I showed this earlier in the video. So I've got lettuce coming up, carrots and spinach. But in here I planted some random seeds. Drooping sedge seems to be coming up, but everything else is not yet. And then my sweet peas are doing really well. I think I've heard that you need to put these in longer pots because the root system is quite long. So what I might do is repot some of these into larger pots now that they're growing. The plant that we bought from the nursery, which I'm really excited about, is this one. So we bought an olive tree, which I'm really excited about. I think it looks really good in the corner of the garden. Let me show you from here. It's like a feature. So yeah, really happy with that. It needs a trim, but they say not to cut it until springtime. So we're going to wait and trim it in the spring. So I have planted quite a few things, as you've seen, but I've just remembered I didn't plant the seeds. I think the problem is I leave things indoors and then I go indoors and I'm like, oh, I forgot those. And now I have run out of soil. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the nursery that is closing tomorrow, see what soil they've got. I'm guessing they're going to be overpriced and they're probably not going to be in the sale, but they do have 50% off all plants. I'm sure I read it was all plants, unless it was all bulbs. But I'm going to go and have a look, see what they've got, and then come back and probably do the seeds another day. I think I'm going to run out of time because I need to drop my car off at the mechanics because my brakes are very squeaky. I need to get them looked at, see if my brakes need replacing. So I may take you with me to the nursery if I don't feel too self-conscious. Otherwise, that's what I'm doing next, and I will finish this vlog here. So if I don't continue, I will see how I feel. Thank you for watching. Please leave any comments below. If you can help me, if you're a seasoned gardener, if you're an experienced gardener and you know about plants, please help me with some of the questions I answered throughout the vlog, because yeah, I'm just starting really. I'm a starter. I don't know everything and I've got a lot to learn. So yeah, leave a comment below if you enjoyed it. Also, if you can answer any of my questions, and I will see you in the next one.